After tonight, one team will not be on the brink of elimination. What is going on, Hockey Hysterics? Welcome back to another game prediction video. The last couple of days my Wi-Fi has been down and not acting right, so I put my predictions on Twitter using someone else's Wi-Fi. And if you want to check out the game prediction, you can check out my Twitter down below. And you can see what I predicted. I think I predicted one game right on the money with San Jose and Anaheim, but the other ones, it was a hit or miss. But that's not what we're talking about today. Today we're talking about the games that are going to be on tonight. We got 4 of them. We got Boston at Toronto this time. That should be a dandy. We have Nashville, Colorado. We have Tampa Bay, New Jersey. And we have San Jose and Anaheim. Now, each team tonight has a chance to go down 3-0 in a series, and I think that'll happen for 3 teams. So am I giving up hope on my Leafs? Let's start out with them. Now, Toronto's playoffs so far have been disastrous. They're not even at the go back to the drawing board stage. They're at the go buy the stuff to build the drawing board stage. And with a team like Boston, that's not going to cut it. Boston's way too strong to actually fiddle around with them and lose games in those type of fashions. Now, Toronto's been performing worse than they were in 2013, so how do they even think they're going to come close to beating the Bruins? Seeing as the Bruins lead in 5 categories in the playoffs so far. In the playoffs so far, David Pastrnak is tied with Sidney Crosby in goals scored with 4. He is also the leader with even strength goals with 4 as well. He hasn't even scored a power play goal yet. He also leads in points with 9. Hat-tricks, he's tied with 1 with Sidney Crosby. And in plus-minus, Bergeron, Marchand, and Pastrnak are tied each with 6 points. That is simply outrageous. And Frederik Andersen in 2 games has let in 8 goals on 45 shots, giving him a save percentage of .822. I mean, the Leafs are just so bad right now. And with Komarov out of the lineup, guess who's going to be stepping up to fill in his place? Oh, you might think Johnson or Levo might get into the lineup. Or maybe put Brown in his spot. No, they put Plekanec in Komarov's spot, moving him up to the second line. A player who's been virtually invisible ever since coming to the Leafs. So, do I think Toronto has what it takes to actually beat the Bruins tonight? Because if they don't beat the Bruins tonight, the only thing that's going to be shine for them is their golf clubs. But I think they will win tonight because I don't think Toronto showed what they really are at this point. They are better than Boston, and they have shown it in the regular season. But this is playoffs and not regular season. Fully aware of that, but Toronto's also been at Boston with young players with jitterbugs. They're not used to having fans against them. They work a lot better with fans on their side. So if Toronto can generate what Boston did at their place with the fans on their side, I think Toronto will win this game. Final score, I'm going to say 5-3 Leafs. I don't think that they're going to be shut down defensively because we know the Leafs aren't good defensively. But I think the offense will be amped up to play in this game, and I think someone like Matthews is going to show why he was a number 1 pick. The next game on the list, we have Tampa Bay at New Jersey. Now, Tampa Bay has shown why they are the number 1 team in the Eastern Conference this year by being up 2-0 on the Devils. This team has scored 10 goals and have only given up 5 in their first 2 games. Now, generally, if you double the other opponent in goals scored, you will win. Tampa Bay has shown that they are a goal-scoring machine and have proved it so far in this series against the Devils. Alex Killorn is currently tied for first in the playoffs with 2 power play goals, while Andrei Vasilevskiy has saved 70 of 75 shots, giving him a save percentage of .933. Now, those are Vezina numbers if I say so myself. In the other goal, we have Keith Kincaid, who's let in 9 goals on 46 shots. This gives him a save percentage of .804. To put that in perspective, that is worse than Frederik Andersen. Embarrassing. Given those numbers and how Tampa Bay hasn't riled up the Devils yet, I think that the Tampa Bay Lightning will be mature and will be cool-headed enough to go into New Jersey and win the game with a final score of 4-1. Jumping into Nashville and Colorado. Nashville has shown that they are the top team in the league for a reason. Being up 2-0 on the Colorado Avalanche has not been an easy task this playoffs. The Avs have been resilient against the Nashville Predators, but their problem starts in the back end. With Varlamov out, Bernier has let in 8 goals on 62 shots. Now that gives him a save percentage of .871. Not the worst we've seen in the playoffs so far. But it was the timing of when he let in the goals that counts the most. When Bernier lets in a goal, it's in big moments of the game when the Avalanche really need to save. In the first game, the Avalanche had the lead twice before the Nashville Predators came back and won. And we all know that Bernier has not been the most clutchest of goalies in his NHL career. I think if Varlamov was in net, the series would have a different story to it. And that is why I think Nashville is still going to sweep the series, and the final score tonight is going to be a score of 4-3. Colorado will have their fans at home, but they will not be able to muster up enough goals against Rene to actually win. The final game tonight is Anaheim at San Jose. San Jose has been a brick wall, and Anaheim just can't seem to penetrate through it. Martin Jones having one shutout and a save percentage of .962 has been a huge piece of the back end of the Sharks. Evander Kane has produced clutch moments by scoring 2 goals in Game 1. The Sharks really seem to have gelled this year together, and that is key for playoff hockey. I think it's nearly impossible for the Ducks to stop the likes of Mir, Couture, Pavelski, Hurdle, Thornton, and others included. With Burns in the back end with Martin Jones, it'll be extremely difficult for the Ducks to actually win. And that is why I say San Jose is going to win and take a 3-0 series lead with a final score of 4-2. What do you think of these predictions? Do you think they're right? Do you think they're wrong? They're probably going to be wrong, but that's what makes it fun. Let me know down in the comments below what you think. If you haven't already subscribed to this channel, that would mean a lot. And if you really like the video, smash that like button so I know you liked it. Anyways, you guys have a great day.